Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you came back from the recent or last video you watched where I did the both PvP and PvE, this one is strictly for PvP. You know, you want to be a PvP demon, you just want to, if you're a PvP demon, you wouldn't really spec all into fruit unless you're on Mago and you're a maniac. But yeah, this is that tier list. So let's hop right into it. Again, with Spring. Spring strictly PvP is a calm, okay option. Actually, no, I'm gonna put you down at C tier. You're not that good. It's a calm option. You have a lot of moves that ragdoll your opponent, not really much combo extender. But in this aspect, I would say it's C tier strictly because it has a good amount of moves and some of them are good guard breaks, some of them are not. So it's just overall balance. Now, Barry. C tier. I've seen a good amount of players use Barry in PvP and they're really good. Because they have reflecting, they have a good guard break. Their ult is pretty good too for a guard break, but I don't know if you want to use your ult meter for a fruit. Like, that's not going to do damage. It's mainly just for a guard break, which in my case is not that much good value. So I might I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's not that good overall. It has a good amount of moves to help you survive, I would say, or like trap your opponent. But if in a 1v1 you're trapping your opponent and you're not doing anything in the, like, they should have made it to where if you're with Barry and you trap somebody, you could put like a status effect where you're suffocating them or something like that. That would have been cooler. But if you're not doing any of that, this fruit is pretty bunions. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get to bomb. Bomb, calm B tier. B for bomb, you know what I'm saying? Calm B tier. I say that because good amount of guard breaks. You could place down landmines just to be annoying. There's a bomb strapped to my chest! If your opponent gets low or anything, it's a free kill. They can't do anything to you, and you have a good amount of guard breaks. I'm surprised this is a rare fruit. This is pretty good. Yeah, especially for PvP, you have a bunch of combos you could do with it. It's a good amount of combo extenders. You can place down mines. And even if you want to be a troll, you could potentially just blow yourself up and then your opponent's just dead. Especially if they're low and they can't really run. It's not much they can really do against bombs. This is kind of like a secure kill if your opponent gets low. If you're using this and you're in PvP, I don't know if you're like deranged or something and you're not feeling well in the head, but I guess this doesn't even benefit you. This is why I'm saying that you would be deranged. This doesn't even benefit you. This doesn't do anything for you. All it does is give you a minuscule heal, and that is it. I mean, if you're that guy and you really put hands on with a weapon, this is a good fruit. But overall, we're just talking about fruits. We're not talking about fruits plus weapons. We're talking about fruits. Trash. Don't ever pick this up. I'm even in PvE. Don't ever. That's another video. But just don't pick this up. You don't need this. You'd never need this. Throw it away. If you have this in your box, throw it away. No one even wants this shit. Throw it away. Venom. You're a degenerate and you smell like shit. But other than that, great fruit. Great fruit. Stupidly busted. You know what's funny? This fruit's so good to the point where they made it to where if you're getting attacked and you have your venom thing around your body, like the aura, you're getting punished for attacking you. Like, why am I getting punished for beating your ass? It makes no sense. But this fruit is just downright stupid. And once you get your big form, it's pretty much game. If you lose with this big form, you're honestly trash. And you need to delete yourself. But people who are good with this fruit, I'm not gonna lie, your chances of winning are very, and I mean very, slim. You won't win a lot of matches with this fruit. Gomu. Beat it. You have to rack up to gear 2. And you know, if your opponent's using something like Venom, you're never getting that gear 2, my friend. You're never getting that. You're gonna die. I'm sorry. You're gonna actually, yeah. You're gonna die. You're gonna fry. The moves are not that good. And overall, just as a fruit as a whole, it's mid. Not gonna lie. Goro, you yourself. I might even. Yeah, it's S tier. I'm not gonna lie, it's S tier. Quick guard breaks, stuns, good damage. You have like a. If you're a calm beginner and you want to hop in, great fruit right here. Great fruit. If you want to be annoying nuisance and a freaking gerbil, this right here. This right here. Gura, A tier. I think everything guard breaks. It's freaking stupid. You cannot guard against this person with a fruit. If you have this fruit and you're guarding, you get punished. And yes, some of the moves even guard break and dash you away. So if you're low and I guard break you and I push you away, I can bet you get a free heal off just from this fruit alone. It's stupid. The ult, depending on the PvP map, not even, because the maps are small. You're getting hit by this ult. Guaranteed. Unless you have Tech Eye or something like that, you're getting hit. You're getting demolished. It has a good grab. The grab also, actually, no, yeah, I'm putting you here. Because the grab actually knocks you down and stuns you. Combos into the ult, and you could keep comboing. And the ult doesn't do anything to you because obviously it's your ult. So you could just get free damage. Great. It's just stun galore. You're always iced up. Actually, I'll bump you down. Grapefruit. Stuns out the box. Icy. All day, every day. It's just a grapefruit overall. I don't know why it has so much stun time on actual players, but on bosses, it's shit. On here, amazing. 10 out of 10. You would want this. Toro. B tier. Reason I'm saying that? I'm measuring it off the fruit alone. Like what the fruit alone could do for you. It's not that good. You know, you have the ghost, and that's kind of, this fruit's pretty much like a little gimmick. That's it. That's all it has to. It's a gimmick fruit. Ito, busted. Combo extenders, OD good. Great guard breaks. Great mobility. It has it all. It's like these two. Although Gura does not have mobility, it's just it makes up for it with the damage. Kage, I don't want to see anybody using this fruit. This fruit sucks. I'm sorry. If you like Kage, comment down below so I could clown you. This fruit sucks. This thing is garbage. This thing is garbage. Please don't use this in PvP. Garbage. Oh, actually, let me not. It's alright. Now I put it behind Ito because Magu kind of got played out. Like if you fight a good Magu user, you could get toasted, but that's if they're good. And remember, this is off the fruit alone. It's pretty good with the Garbrick Stomp, but anybody could, learns or just knows your pattern, they could just jump it easily. It's so easy to dodge, unless it's comboed or you roll into it. But the burn damage on this thing, I don't know if I want to put it above Ito, because damage-wise, this thing will shred you. Actually, I might just do that. It's definitely better. Mara is the same thing as Magu, just a little bit toned down. Now, Mara, you can't move with this thing. If you're fighting someone with this, you're not moving. You're not moving. It's just infinite stun. Especially if they keep laying that shot that keeps stunning you, you're dead. You're not moving. They made this rework kind of busted for PvP. They made it so stupid. If you're fighting a good Mara user, you're dead. Anything up here, if there's a good user on it, you're dead. That's it. I don't want to sugarcoat it. That's it. Yeah. You can't get hit. You can't get hit. If while you're punching someone in their face, they taking it and you punching them as hard as you can and they still taking it and then they punch you back and you die, this is the fruit right here. As long as you got observation hockey, you're set. This thing's damage, great. Your mobility can run them over and hold them in place. And then you have extended M1s, you're good. Ope, I hate it. Actually, nah, it's low-key S, because this is the only thing this fruit is good for. And it's just PvP. That's it. Ever since that domain thing, but the thing is, you need to dump a gallon of points in this thing to be able to cover a good amount of the map, so you can have your bubble around it. Still does pretty good damage. On release, this thing was a crackhead. This thing it destroyed anyone in its path. But ever since the nerfs, it's decent. It is better than these down here by a long shot, but overall, still a good fruit. These two definitely are above it though. Paw, yeah, I don't really see much to Paw use. Sorry, I'm not glazing Pika. I'm just saying, when this thing released, busting cheeks. It was so broken to the point where it was bypassing your block. You couldn't block against this thing. You just had to take damage to your face. Ever since they nerfed the E move, it's still broken. Now, would I put it above Venom? Maybe. I don't know. These two are fighting for top 1. Because V2 was just stupid. Actually, you could get bum rushed with Pika. Like, there's times I flew into somebody and did damage, and it stunned them long enough for me to combo them. So, and you really cannot react to someone flying at you at that speed. Like, you're not blocking that. I hate the break speed. So I don't know if I would put it above Venom. You would kind of have to think, like, what does Venom have that Pika doesn't? And it's just Venom, no pun intended. But Venom has this big form. Pika just overall has great moves and just a lot of damage, and it also burns. So I'm not too sure. I'm gonna keep Pika V2 at top, and then this right here, Venom. We don't need to talk about that. If you're going into PvP and you're winning with this, you got it. You was him. I'm not going. What are we doing, bro? Think, like, stay with me, right? You eat this fruit, you go invisible. How your opponent gonna fight you if they can't see you? You know what I'm saying? S tier. I don't even explain the rest. Suna, I don't know. This fruit got gutted so bad. But we're talking about PvP here, so it's not that bad. Oh god. In every meta, in every generation, this thing right here, this Tori, finds a way to haunt you and, you know, clap your cheeks. You know, you could have this user on 1 HP. You back up to heal, you turn back around, they're full HP coming at you like a bullet train. You're dead. There's nothing, no. This fruit is retarded. This fruit is brain dead. You need to, if you're fighting any Tori, stay on them 24. Don't even give them a break. Don't even heal yourself. You might even lose because of this, but don't breathe. You just gotta stay on them 24/7. This thing is like a roach. You won't win. You won't win. Busted. Unless you have these 3 fruits, obviously, because, you know, if you're, you know, you're invisible, they can't see you. But with these 2, you can outdo the healing. But overall, if they spec the Tori's healing is just brain dead. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand. This fruit is slept on so heavily, it's crazy to me. But yeah, these are like a must-have for PvP. Yami, I would put, no, I'll put it here. It has great. It has like the Magu thing, but it sucks. It like sucks down. Pause. It keeps it sucked down, and then it has like a pull-in that suck. Hey yo, this fruit's just so fruity. But yeah. Anyways, Yami, S tier. You have a good amount of guard breaks. You have a good amount of stun, and you revive. This fruit overall. Actually, I might put it. Nah, I don't. Yeah, it's gonna stay in the spot. This is a good fruit, especially if you're a beginner on PvP. Great starter fruit. And you get a second shot, like A tier. Or S tier. Low S tier. I'll put it in low S tier. This isn't what I think. Remember, this is my opinion. If you got something to say it in the comments so I could do it to you. But yeah, this is my opinion. Great. You get a turret. You can combo to your ult. You have a lot of stun. The turret is really what makes or break this fruit, because turret is constantly attacking your opponent, forcing them to block. Because if they don't want to eat like 11 or 21 damage every like per second, they have to block, obviously. And if you have a guard break ready, you're just breaking them, and then you get a free combo, plus this turn is still shooting them. Great fruit. Gravity, high. You got a pull in, push out, you got a bunch of guard breaks with your meteors. Pretty good fruit. Buddha, other than being a large flashlight, I must admit it is pretty good in PvP. Would I put it above Mochi? Yeah, this thing is AoE god. You can't fight back against this, especially in its base. Surprisingly, it has a good like it has 1 guard break, which you could combo extend with it. I don't know. It has, no, I think everything is a guard break in base. Yeah, this fruit in the beginning is stupid. You have 3 forms. You have your first base form, your gold form, and then your big form. And pretty much when you're in big form, you're, especially if it's a 1v1, you're kind of unkillable. You take too little damage and you don't take stun, so you can just keep punching the person in the face. It's really good. Pteranodon, I'll put A. It's not that good anymore ever since the nerf. It has a good, actually, no, I'll put it in S. Right here. Is it better than these fruits? In my opinion, no. Actually, no, actually, yeah, I'm bugging. I'll put it here. Strictly because you could fly like Tori and just be a nuisance. The same thing. It does great damage too, but I don't think you should be getting your cheeks clapped that bad by a Pteranodon versus a Tori, but it's still a really good fruit. I would put it above Ope. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I'm bugging. I'm lying. But yeah, this is where I place it right here. The gold fruit. I mean, it's all right. Smoke. I mean, it's all right. And that's overall the tier list. If you don't think Suke's top tier, you're playing yourself. I'm sorry, you're playing yourself. This is a free invisibility. Who's gonna clap your cheeks when you're invisible? Nobody, because you're invisible. Like, guys, come on. The Suke stock need to go back up, and I know it is, because this is the best fruit in the game for PvP and PvE, even for Battle Royale. This is the best fruit. Like, come on, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. But if I see anybody in the comments saying Suke is bad, I'm not gonna do nothing to you, because I don't know if you're weird, but yeah, have a good day.